Okie dokies. I took a little bit of a break there. I was getting pretty tired, but I'm ready to ascend the mountain, get the DHB Magellan fixed up. I wonder if that car will eventually despawn. Maybe we can dismantle it. I've never tried. Oh yeah, look at all these signs. You got this. Oh. Carman? Dead man?
Sam, it's Dead Man. Hartman is away on the beach, so I've taken the liberty of borrowing his ha again in his absence.
Over the net, dude?
I've also been making use of my own time on the beach to scour the UCA database for answers about BB00.
Okay.
As I told you before, it's much easier to get around their security from here. We previously thought that BB00 was placed into storage and reclassified as BB28, and that this was done by Bridges to conceal the existence of the Cord Bridge Baby program from the public. However, it turns out that information was falsified, and now we know what really happened. Bridges intended to decommission and dispose of BB00, but someone intervened behind the scenes. They ensured that BB00 was spared and sent to a storage facility where it received the BB28 serial number. Per the official records, however, BB00 was decommissioned, and Bridges had no reason to believe otherwise. So, who do you think was behind this deception?
Might have been Nirvana.
Well, I determined which account was used to manipulate the BB records. It was registered to a Bridges member with the highest level access permissions.
Guy Hardman?
As you may have guessed, Sam, it was the leader of the first expedition, Amelie.
I didn't guess at all.
And she did it all just to protect Lou.
Huh.
It was Amelie. I can't believe she went to such lengths.
I
It
mean,
was thanks to her that you could even meet Lou in the first place then.
yeah. Amelie's done quite a bit of baby saving, I suppose. She saved us. Made us into a repatriate.
That's the spirit.
When Sam got killed. The only problem is the implication of it all.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care.
Because there's a whole lot of... oh, jeez. Timefall rain. We got the materials we need. We made it to the destination in one piece. We were attacked by a watcher en route, but Fragile steered us to safety. We'll need to be careful on the way back, so it might take a while. But we'll try to get back as soon as possible. Good luck with this delivery, Sam. Thanks, Rainy. I wonder if I can see which place that is from here. No. No, go back up. I hit R3, which is, I guess... goes to unread posts. Didn't know that. But, yeah, so Amelie... there's the implication of her, like, getting visions of the future. Or, I guess not implications, but she tells you that she gets visions of the future. But the implication is that some of the things that she has done is outright because of those visions, and she's trying to, like, steer the future / people into the best possible, like, path as best as she can. Oh, jeez. Hey, speaking of watchers... oh boy. Maybe I should have slapped 2 chiral cannons on this. Okay, maybe we're lucky, and the watchers are to our right. Oh, they're to our left. You have permission to engage, chiral cannon. Fire! Fire! Hold on. First time using chiral cannon. Teehee. Hashtag blast. Oh god, this is exactly what I was afraid of! Like, what is it doing? Ah! Save me, car! Fucking worthless. Holy shit. Yeah, it's basically what I was afraid of when they gave us this thing, and it being pretty fucking worthless anyways. Like, oh, it can shoot BTs! Okay, but it only does it when they're pissed off and already heading towards me. I can literally kill this thing just by shooting it with my own gun versus letting this stupid cannon do it itself. Ay. Look, I'm not trying to be a grouch. I want the cannon to be awesome, but it's let me down so far. Alright, so we'll add a notch. At the very least, not good for watchers. Because you have to, like, get into a fight with the watcher / aggro the watcher before the cannon will even try to look at the watcher to begin shooting.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for the help.
Let's see if I can get you up to the 5,000 range. 11. Actually, that's 115,000. Sheesh. A well-used generator. Rolling over, that's what my car is doing. It's rolling over snow. Alright, we're pretty close to the Magellan, but we'll take a little detour here. Oh, I'm sorry, what's up? It's okay, Lou. I know, another scary situation. But, once again, we blasted our way out. Watcher was in a problem, even though it did. One of them grabbed onto the ride and made it fucking worthless. As was one of my fears again. You might have to do something like use the machine gun and a Cairo cannon if you're trying to go against like watchers, because then maybe the machine gun can shoot the target, stun them.
Hydration recommended.
And then the Cairo cannon can finish it off. Feels like it defeats the purpose, though. How steep of a hill can this go on now? I mean, this is pretty good. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, all right, chill out. Holy moly. Okay, these tires are pretty good. Like, that's not the steepest slope that we could have ever tried. But it's like the majority of the way there. What's this? Tar velocimeter. My mentor sent me a readout of his latest research, only for the porter responsible for delivering it to get in trouble and lose it somewhere along the way. He seems to be fine, which is good to hear, but I'd be grateful if someone could retrieve the cargo. I mean, that's right in front of us, right? Yoink. Right, I forgot. I got rid of the sticky cannon. Where's the Phantom Smith? 100 meters away? Okay. Still enjoying our little music. What do we got? Looks like porters. Wow, over here. These are the first porters I've seen on the mountain that I've like at least consciously registered. Hey y'all!
Thanks for your help. Thank you, guys. This one's for you.
Hope I can count on you.
Got intensity at the end. Hey, so like, PCC level 2, huh?
See you.
Sure. Thanks, guys. I'll put it here. You can keep the bullet stun gun. Maybe you'll run into some trouble out there. Alright. The low roar song has ended. I am now allowed to go to the Phantom Smith. It's so funny how like persistently foggy this area is, and then just all of these structures are here. This is intense.
Hey there.
All right, deliver the new material for the rockets.
Hey, you made it. It's great to see you. Bringing up the orders now.
Skip.
You brought a lot of cargo today, huh? A downright staggering amount.
I love that stealthy elimination. I shot them with a machine gun and a railgun.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I'd like you to have this gift. A little something for the road ahead.
Oh boy. Not again. Do I even have anything that's like majorly container damaged? Because that's what it feels like it's implying. God damn though, holy shit. Okay, that was just the Cairo boots. I am purposely trying to wear those out as much as possible, but sheesh. Gotta replace those. And the gloves, god damn. The people keep giving me container repair sprays. Things are relatively healthy. Okay, I guess some of these are at like 50%.
Thanks for coming through for me again. Oh, don't push yourself too hard, okay?
Okay. Did I even pick it up? I guess it might have done it automatically. What kind of jobs do you have for us? Delivery to the adventurer, delivery to the aeronautical engineer. I am tempted to do that one. Because that should absolutely get us to the 4th star. The Adventurer can wait, though. Experimental Rocket 2. The Phantom Smith has successfully used the materials created in South Fort Knott to develop several components for a new design of rocket engine. These components must now be delivered to the aeronautical engineer, who is overseeing the rocket's development. Hey, look at that. We're just kind of continuing the last order that we had when we came up here. Okay. Cargo management. Before we do anything, I need to redo. I need to make all of these again. Focus skeleton, power gloves, oxygen mask, recycle. And focus skeleton 3. Very nice. Route simulator. Build a safe house to keep the time-fall snow at bay. Making night deliveries in the snowy mountains is a nightmare. You just climb and climb, and your destination never seems to get any closer. Couldn't someone build a safe house around here so we could take a break? I'd love to sleep under a proper roof for a change. I could do that. I don't... The only problem is I don't remember the materials needed for a safe house. Hold on. I have one under construction here. Resin and special alloy. Okay. Let's see if we have those. Nope. We do not. That's okay. I can still put the PCC down and then just bring up the materials later. There's no, like, super benefit for this one. We're just doing it out of the goodness of our hearts. There's no way, right? There's no way my truck can make it up that hill. Oh wait, what am I doing? I still have a couple of things to turn into the Phantom Smith. I got distracted by the order. Yeah! Amazing! Stay warm! Alright. Have the tar velocimeter. Velocimeter.
Appreciate the help. Give me a moment to review the orders. What a treat. I appreciate you bringing this in. You're the best.
You are welcome. Give me the delicious extra rocket launcher.
Thanks for everything, as always. I'm so glad that we were able to meet.
That's not a rocket launcher at all. What the?
I've increased your materials allocation. There should be more at your disposal now.
What the fuck?
Now displaying your current port.
Hey, cheap ass, what are you doing? What do you mean?
I'd like you to have this gift. A little something for the road ahead.
Okay, it's an accessory thing. A Santa hat? Oh, shucks. You shouldn't have. Donned by Father Christmas himself, this festive hat slightly slows the rate at which stamina is depleted when worn. Santa hats are a common sight once the holiday season gets underway.
That, my friend, is a Santa hat.
Yeah.
It doesn't have any special properties. What you see is what you get. Truth be told, the project I'm working on at the moment is taking longer than anticipated. Which is why I can't give you anything more impressive right now.
I forgive
I
you.
found this inside a stranded cargo container. Got the impression it was very important to someone. I guess I was thinking that maybe wearing it might help you to relax and unwind. Anyway, I'm still making progress on my project. It should be ready to present to you in the near future. Something to look forward to, yeah? Till then.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't prepared.
Hey, you made it.
Skip.
What a treat. I appreciate you bringing this in.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
You're too kind. Good luck out there, and come back soon.
Bye, Phantom Smith. Hopefully we'll get like an actual order for you soon, but for now, I gotta go do a different job. I ponder. I think I will do the adventurer job. We just, for y'all, it'll be a jump cut. For me, it'll be riding the zip lines. Take on order. How much is it? 4 nutritional drinks? That's not bad. I'll go ahead and put those onto the off-roader for now, until we're still gonna do the aeronautical engineer mission first. That's more important. Are there any other orders for the adventurer right now? Let's see. Search. No. None of the other repeatable orders are available, so that's gonna be it for now. That's fine. I did just do them right before we went to the Magellan. Hey, porters. I'm gonna put a house down for you here, safe house. It's just gonna take a while to actually get the rest of the materials for it. Oh, it's already started. Never mind. I'll just have to actually bring the materials over in general then. We do have all of those. We have a ton of resident special alloys on the Magellan. I'll just have to remember to grab it. What the fuck is this positioning? How did the paper plane get on top of that? So you can be like, ah, well, it's a paper plane, it flew, but it's in the cargo bag still. All right, let me check something here. Does the aeronautical engineer have any other missions for him at the moment? Not really. Okay. What about the Eastern Environmental Observatory? Does he have a job for us in general? He does have one for the Phantom Smith. Nice. Okay, we'll grab that on the way back then.
Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is
Yeehaw! So I'm certain there's got to be like overall, obviously an upper limit to how steep these new wheels can take us. Like I would say I probably couldn't get up like that portion right there. But I feel like I'm not too unreasonable when it comes to trying to get my vehicles into places. Sometimes we even get surprised. Yeah, we'll go left. Part of me was about to go over to the right, but I realized then I would have to drive down the rocky cliffs on the other side. not as optimal. This is certainly a spot for a transponder. Oh, that's where one of my tri-circuits is. I forgot I drove that up there. Oh. Okay. Where is... Okay, right over here. Where is my turn, damn it? Oh, I love this splitting path. I'm just gonna go down the middle. Maybe if I go up that path enough, we can make a third line. It is really funny that, like, even just driving in your vehicle is considered like a footstep thing. For like the well-trodden path. I kind of wish it differentiated it a little bit. Like, do tire marks. Make it more accurate. Alright, bud. We'll just turn in everything at once. Here you go. Enjoy your paper airplanes. I don't know why you gotta slap AI onto them, but I guess the paper plane part is just to, like, try and get around the chiral limitations. I should have read the item descriptions.
Glad to have you. And sorry for the hassle. Reviewing the order data now. This delivery is in excellent condition, as I would expect from you. This cargo was reported missing a while back. Well done for tracking it down.
Yay!
An idea came to me the other day that I just had to pursue.
Ooh.
Let me share the data with you.
Jumping vehicles now have additional airtime. Sweet.
I've increased your allocation of fabrication materials some more. You of all people will use them wisely, I'm sure.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
If you had just a little bit more resin, I would have grabbed it there.
You know those jump ramps you can fabricate with your PCC, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, whenever you use a jump ramp to go airborne, you emit chiral crystals in flight. And because of those chiral crystals, your speed of descent is reduced, allowing you to fly even further. Anyway, with some work, I was able to amplify the degree to which vehicles benefit from this effect. So you should now be able to jump even greater distances while driving. That's bound to come in handy when you're in a hurry. Hope you enjoy it.
I'm glad it's an upgrade that just automatically applies. Sometimes it's rough when it's like, oh, you now have to, like, build a different type of ramp or something. Let's see. Oh, you also have a job for the Phantom Smith and a job for South Fortnite. Goodness. Experimental Rocket 3. The aeronautical engineer has used the components prepared by the Phantom Smith to construct a new type of compact, high-power rocket engine. It must now be carefully transported to South Fortnite for testing and installation in the body of the rocket. Oh boy. Okay. Sure, we'll grab these. I'm a little unsure just because I don't know what's gonna happen when we go to the Magellan. It would really suck if, like, I don't know, the Magellan moves as soon as we drop off the parts. And then that, like, ruins our score or something. I'll just have to make, like, some saves just in case. Alright, all the stuff on my back needs to go into the car. Same with the stuff in the carrier. Everything. Everything. Get into the off-roader. I'll figure out I'll figure out what I'm actually supposed to be keeping later. And load into there. I shouldn't be encountering anything on my little zipline trip to the adventurer, so I just need to bring the actual cargo for him, which are the nutritional drinks. Place in backpack. Okay. Now the only real problem now is I gotta see how far away the adventure is from this place.
Commencing route creation.
Not great, not great. Okay.
Delivery.
We gotta do something awkward. I gotta stash everything in the car in this terminal. Lest they just despawn. Okay. So we'll do all of this. Place in private locker. Because I will be right back to here. I should have done this over by the observatory. So I didn't have to come all the way back up here. Maybe I will. Hold on. Okay. All right. All of this. Go back in the off-roader. I gotta make that drive around the mountain anyways. Yahoo! Good goddamn! Oh my lord. This path didn't look like this before. Maybe my car really does leave a trail. Obviously it leaves like a general trail, but I mean like in the online sense. Equipment ruined. Ceramics. Really? Like, in my vehicle? No. I don't have any 320 ceramics on me. What the fuck is it talking about then? Do we have any resin for you just randomly? Upgrade structure. We actually do. Hell yeah, here you go, bud. Level 3. Oh, it's doing it while we're on top. Heck yeah. Alright. Hopefully that goes through for you, Kevin Indy. This is a solid spot for this. And in fact, this might have been what we saw earlier, when I was like, oh, that's an interesting spot for a transponder. Which was a passive-aggressive, because no, it's not a good spot for a transponder. But a safe house, that's different. That's a little bit more of a neutral structure. Whereas transponders, I feel you should try and get them as close as possible to a destination. So you aren't just sitting there naked on a mountain, basically. But obviously you can kind of use a transponder wherever, especially if there are like repeatable, grindable things. Like the gold chiral creatures that give a ton of crystals. If you ever find a location that has a bunch of those, just transponder over there with something would be solid. I learned that the EX grenades, like, instantly kill them, along with, like, the small ones that come out of them afterwards, so you just get the max value. And it also doesn't, like, alert the other gold ones, the gold rodents around them. So it's a very optimal piece of gear. All right. We got drop stuff off here. I might as well turn in some of the lost cargo too. Here you go.
Thanks so much for visiting. I know it's not an easy hike. Let's take a look at the orders.
It's getting easier all the time, Nick, or Rich.
Cargo is lost for good. I'll take excellent care of it.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
All right. We'll do two things. First, we'll take on the order for the Phantom Smith. And then we'll go into the off-roader. And then from there, we'll check something real quick. How far am I from the adventurer from this position? Still a little too far. Alright, everything in the vehicle. Go in the private locker, we'll figure things out later. I will at least give me a machine gun. Okay, we're good. I was worried it was taken off due to like a PCC or something. Although, speaking of which, we'll do this. There's a spot I want to put a zip line real quick. Potentially. Because this place is a little awkward. If you zip line over to the front of him, you still got to go up like the staircase. But if you were to, like, say, do this, put a zip line right behind him, you could just run down the hill as soon as it lets me. There we go. Which theoretically saves you a little bit of time. Speaking of which, I'll start that now. Yeah, rather than having to run all the way from like the staircase and ramps all the way to the front, you just have to run down one slope. And maybe with a second PCC, I could like make a Chiral bridge. Then you get a speed boost while doing it. I doubt I'll ever use it that way. I think we're good. Yeah. Sorry. We're getting so many environmental observatories, I have to like think about it for a second. But at the moment, we're good on every single one except for East. And they might, at this rate, have a southern one? Maybe it's on the beach or something. Alrighty. We've made it to the adventure. I did get off of the zipline and pick up a couple of packages, lost cargoes. Like I'm gonna do with this one right here. Strong sleeping pills. Please. Alright. We filled in the spot. The Jenga tower is complete. Oh yeah, I just realized. If I hadn't picked up this cargo, I could have just teleported right back. Oh well. I don't mind ziplining over. I just feel bad when it feels like I'm taking you all on a really long, boring adventure, which is why we jump cut a lot of the zip lining. You know, unless I have something to say. Sometimes I do, I don't know.
Dear me, it's ever so late. I'll check your orders now.
I mean, did you check out that moon?
This is possibly the best-looking delivery I've ever received.
Let's see, containing Kwandong extract. I wonder what that is. Oh, right. You're already in the 5-star area.
I've been thinking of giving you this gift. Perhaps you'll find it useful.
Aww. Thanks. I forgot about the Cairo boot. Little
I'm not
exploit.
fond of traveling at night myself. Do try to stay safe.
I could have gotten some Cairo boots to replace the ones that we have on my feet. They are about to break.
Thank you.
All right. I'm gonna do a quick little scan around here. What is... I'm curious who's over here. Maybe we'll check that out real quick just to like get them on the map. What the heck? Enemy elimination. Drive away the Cairo creatures before my father finds them. Those weird creatures my father ran into seem to have settled nearby. My father's desperate to go take a closer look, but I can't let him. Get rid of them before he hurts himself. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. Yeah, we'll go check that out. Let me organize my backpack. I figure, hey, there's a zip line on this ridge that can save us a little bit of time. Why not see what's over it? Actually, hold on. I want that too, the communication robot. Okay. Sure. Hold on now. This is a pretty long way down, and I think I could save myself a little bit of time here. B-Pass. Oh, ow. Wow, this fucking random hole.
Good evening, Sam. Your bridge credentials verified.
That's my bad. I'm sorry, Lou.
Security measures lifted. Weapons
We'll take that L.
Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
The fucking distracted driver over here. Sorry. Baby on board. B-Pass has an icon. That seems to imply they don't like A-Pass. And they might... It has 0 inhabitants. I wonder if this is genuinely maybe like another AI, and it's literally B-Pass, a secondary AI that doesn't like A-Pass. Okay. Well, at least we know who has this region. And then we have this place over here. I wonder how this will work. Like, in terms of, like, the connecting the networks together. We might end up... I assumed this was a bandit base. But now that we have one, like, right here, it actually just genuinely might be a regular structure. This could be the Southern Environmental Observatory. Actually, this seems like a perfect place for that. And then you connect it to the distribution center, and then whatever not this one is. Okay, but we're not gonna go for the distribution center.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
But I will go take out the Cairo creatures. Where is this first aid request? I gotta put like an actual marker there. Here.
Commencing route creation. Deliver.
That looks like a bit of a drop. We're gonna go over here to the right. Whew. Alright. Only problem is I don't really have any, like, grenades. Okay, that's all you're getting. I need to fucking kill these things as fast as I can. We have these EX grenades, which might work. Nice. Easy. Alright. You're a true hero. You saved the day yet again, Sam. Thank you so much. We managed to stop my father from doing himself any serious harm. Here's hoping I won't have to bother you again. You're welcome, adventurer son. That does look cool, even if the fucking thing was so disappointing. You think this is a BT area? It feels like it should be a BT area. I'm gonna go check that out. A long little carrier. I don't always have to use this while going downhill. Damn. This is intense. You know, when I said I wanted to go into, like, a city, this isn't really what I meant, but at the same time, this is also kind of what I wanted as well. I felt like there was a very big lack of ruins in Death Stranding 1, and there still kind of is in this one. But a lot less. We have passed by a lot of, like, oh hey, there's some buildings here. I just want like big ruins. Like, you know, buildings this size kind of ruins, but a little bit more spread out. That's one thing that we've kind of lacked. In the first game, you had like at least 2 like super haunted by BT ruins places that were decent. The story, the problem with those is the story really only took you through them like once each, in terms of forcing you to go straight through them. But this is pretty neat, and we get a little bit of a collapsed highway there. I'm surprised we haven't ran into any, like, timefall. I might need to double back here before I get myself too far into this territory. I still need to go pick up my stuff at the Eastern Lab. I'll at least get close enough to maybe scan the distribution center just to like confirm its existence and see these ruins a little bit more. Oh boy. Hold on. Pyro rodent hat. I am not dealing with those. Out of all the things I expected to see in this super city ruins, this was not it. Although I'm really surprised we haven't ran into any situations where we're dealing with chiral creatures at the same time as like BTs. That would really be a dangerous situation. Trying to simultaneously like avoid, say, like a gazer, while trying to not step on any of the chiral rodents. Good lord, that's a lot of bats. Wow. Let's get a zoom in here. Big focal length zoom. Good lord. They shimmer so much. Is Batman in that waterfall over there? Goodness. Hey, look. A lot of chiral crystals down there. A little bit of a big drop, though.
Be there in no time.
How far is this? Ooh, okay. We're about 400 to 500 meters. I did put that a little bit behind me, so it's a give or take. All right, well, I don't think I'm getting across this gap super quickly, so we're gonna head back. I'm sure within a few missions they'll have us just coming right on over here to connect the continent, Sam. Look how fast my stamina drains without the oxygen mask, though. Holy shit. I didn't realize just how much that was helping. Put that back on. I just had it for the aesthetics, you know? It is kind of funny. I didn't realize it until like 20, 30 hours ago playtime when I was looking at the hats again. Because we got a couple hats and they were like, oh, they reduce your stamina usage. But it turns out that's just literally every single hat in the game. Like, probably not the chiral creature, but, you know, like the drawbridges hat, all those. So, I never actually had to put on, say, like the Pecora hat or something. There are the hoods, though. The camel hood. Haven't tried that. It's been a while, though, since we were, like, fully out of stamina, though. And that was when we were first climbing the mountains without any thermal pads. Oh my god. Those were rough times. I don't know if the camel hood would have helped us too much there. I mean, you would at least get like the free burst of water, I assume, to fill up your stamina. Oh yeah, I forgot that the moon is like super moon right now. I wonder how eerie this place is when it's a lot darker. Because this almost just feels like a twilight. Like dawn. Alright, I'll take a canteen drink real quick. Keep ourselves topped up a little bit. Now I did see that there was a cargo launcher over here. Looks like there are quite a few other structures too. I see a bridge. Yeah, we'll take the cargo launcher over and hopefully that can cut down our trip a little smidge over to the zip line. Maybe. It actually might be better for me to just walk left. That's such a small bridge. I've gotten so used to seeing the 80-meter bridges or whatever, the longest ones, just in random places. I gotta check this out. What is this really helping you with? Jack? I mean, it's got 200,000, almost 210,000 likes. Let's see if we can get it up there. Yeah! Whew. Hang on, Jack. Have you 200,000 likes? I don't know. It's just so small, it doesn't really seem like it serves too much purpose. But I guess it does. It connects. Two tiny bumps in the hill. Maybe I'm just missing an extra feature of these bridges. You know, like maybe you can rest under them or something. Obviously when you're on the bridges, you also get like infinite power for like a brief second. So maybe not a bad way to get one last little surge on the way to your objective. But yeah, at that point, like, if that had been, say, the full 80-meter bridge, that's where I'd be like, oh yeah, no, that's effective. That's a long distance to be able to travel. That's like, what? The fucking short... That's like the shortest one. It's just so funny to look at. Sorry, okay. It's not about the size and all that, you know? It's about the intention. Good morning to you.
That usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
All right. Back at least an observatory. Let's go pick up my stuff. I had one unfortunate thing happen while I was doing the like upgrades for the roads. That's why I'm a little bit more paranoid about like losing cargo. For a little bit, I thought that maybe if I, you know, like left my car on, say, like the Magellan, or if I left it on like the elevator of some place and then I teleported away, that the cargo would still be inside the car. Because at some point I had like left my car, forgot I had stuff in it, and came back and was surprised, oh wait, there's still stuff there. Even though I'd gone like really far away. So I teleported away from East Fort Knot with my car full of ceramics and chemicals for upgrading stuff. Went to go get some more, came back, car was completely fucking empty. Oh, God. So, that was really sad. Especially because at the time I was pretty darn broke on Cairo crystals. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the 22 damage from our fall. Oops.
Weather couldn't have made it easy, but you made it here safe and sound. Give me a sec to check order data. Look at you, handling all these jobs. Really went above and beyond.
Do it! Damn it!
Now displaying your current porter grade.
What do you want from me?
Shitty, so you better watch your step out there.
Your 4-star reward better be amazing, Mr. Frost. Mr. Ridge. Fuck. Alright, let's get everything out of here. Not even gonna bother to, like, properly look. Oh, we do have aeronautical engineer stuff, though. Do we have any more for him? Not super hardcore. Alright, well, fuck him. We just got him to 4 stars. I'm not going over to him for like a single lost cargo piece. When I know it won't really do shit. Alright, let me take a little gander here. So we're trying to make our way, I guess, yeah, we're going back to the Phantom Smith. Let me look at things. Special alloy, 890 resin. Damn, dude, no one has what I need to, like, get all this done in one go. I could have just grabbed a bunch from each place, the environmental dude and the aeronautical guide, but why do that when I can just go to the Magellan where all I have like 10 plus of resin and special alloy in their maximum stack size. God, you are really deep in this fog. I don't know the appropriate name to call this. I know it's, at this point, just like clouds. Could you still call it foggy? You have more jobs for me? Oh, wow. You son of a bitch. That one's gonna have to wait. I just came from that area. I literally just like ziplined past that spot, you bastard.
Appreciate the help. Give me a moment to review the orders. Some of the finest looking cargo I've ever seen. I'm happy.
Gyro antennas from a broken ghost field measuring device. Specially made components for thrust vectoring device. Or devices.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Thanks for coming through for me again. Oh, don't push yourself too hard, okay?
I won't. Goodbye. Hold on, actually, I'll at least check to see. Did you get any new orders from us turning in that stuff? No. How heavy is this? 80 kilograms? I read something saying, very recently, within the last couple of days, saying that the heavier the cargo for an order, like the overall weight, the more likes you would get. So I guess that can help you kind of like figure out, oh, hey, this one's gonna be, 300 kilograms? That's probably more worth to do it over one that might just give you like a 5 kilogram order. I'm sure it varies though, and at this rate we'll probably complete the majority of orders at least once. Though it's gonna have to be a whole bunch of binging because like Mexico has a ton of orders I haven't done. We still have stuff we haven't done over for the west side of the continent.
Commencing route creation.
I'll try it. I'll try it. Let's see. What's an ideal path here? I just need to get to the top of this hill in the first place. So like maybe this. And then down to the Magellan.
Delivery.
This is definitely going to be dicey. I'm not sure how that cliff ride's going to go. Hold on, let me make a little save. Am I just doing the Magellan order right now? Oh, right. The breakable cargo for South Fortnite. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's what I was worried about, if I'm carrying anything that could break super quickly. Dude, these lights don't make a difference out here. Holy hell. Just too bright. All right. I just need a series of little ledges that I can drive my car down. Oh, this is too fast. This is too fast. This is too fast. What the fuck? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Fine. No! Fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. No. No. Safe scum. Rrr. I want to know how I managed that. That feels like a glitch. Like somewhere between like driving backwards and pressing X, you just ascend. Okay. I did it! First try! Oh damn. Okay, we still had quite a bit of ways to go to the Magellan. I thought we were basically like ending up right on top of it. Here's this awful spring that's never in good weather. Unless you teleport to it. And then magically it's clear! I'll never find out what it does. I mean, they told us something about like something, I think it was like terrain, like better at like navigating terrain or looking ahead or like being more aware of your surroundings. But that's so vague, I don't know what the hell that means. All right. We got your parts for the weapon upgrades.
back, Sam. I see you come bearing gifts. Just give me a moment to check your cargo. Truth, Sam. This cargo's in flawless condition. You're in a class of your own.
Yeah, that's what timeline hopping gets you. We almost damaged your cargo like just before coming over here.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
But I saved myself a little bit of time going down that hill, and that was the point.
Here's a little something for you. Feel free to use it.
Oh. Okay. Thanks, Tarman.
We'll prep the main cannon for immediate use and look into making improvements to the other armaments as well. It won't be long now till the DHV Magellan is fully operational. Fragile and the others should be back soon too.
You should rest,
Anyway,
Sam.
I'd better hurry up and see to the remaining repairs. Thanks again, Sam.
Wow. Not gonna tell me to rest, huh? Oh, here's Charlie.
Sam, your next objective will also be your last.
Really?
Terminal Fort Knott. To put them on the grid, you'll first need to link up the Southern Environmental Observatory.
Oh.
It's safe to assume that this final step will be the most challenging yet. For now, you should rest in the private room to ensure you're well prepared for what's to come.
There it is. Am I forced into it? Okay, I'm not forced into the rest just yet. When he said it was my final order, I was thinking like, oh, my literal last job? That doesn't seem right. But he means like as an overall thing. They do that a lot. Like, your next objective is to connect fucking this region 4 areas away. But also, here are the sub-objectives along the way that you cannot skip. Alright. So, assuming that, you know, like, we have to maintain chiral connections, that means we'll probably go here. This would probably be Southern Environmental. This, potential distribution center or something. Although it doesn't have... no train tracks. Although, where is this supposed to connect? This looks like a train track. Interesting, though. This ended up not being South Fort Knott. It ended up being its Terminal Fort Knott. Huh. Okay. I guess what I could end up doing... I'll rest. We'll rest.
Feels good.
We'll see what they want us to do for the next mission. Make a save here in case it ends up being, like, egregious. But yeah, I still have other stuff I want to do. I want to get the tar therapist on the network, and then we'll turn in the cargo we have to South Fort Knott. Whoa. This doesn't feel right. Okay, this is gonna be a nightmare. This is gonna be a nightmare. I can only check on Lou. Oh man, you're invading our dreams, man. What are you doing?
Sam, the next site you'll be putting on the grid is the Southern Environmental Observatory. But there have been some developments. Armed survivalists have established a base in between us and the observatory, and they've also set up some chiral jammers. Now, we won't be able And that's not our only concern. Ghost mechs have been spotted in the region, and we have every reason to assume that they're making preparations to hinder our efforts.
Cool. Finally.
It's only going to get tougher from here on out. Once you've finalized your preparations, accept this main order from the delivery terminal.
Alright. I wonder what base he's talking about, because I already took out some Cairo jammers. So if he's talking about that base, that's really weird. Real awkward. God damn, starting the day off with a necro bio? Come on, Sam. Fucking dose of super poisoning?
While you were resting, Fragile and the others made it back to the ship safe and sound. They were able to procure all the materials we needed without any issue.
Good.
Tarman has just finished installing our new main cannon. He said it will be some time before it's fully operational, though.
That's fine.
Even so, the DHV Magellan has been restored, thanks to our combined efforts. Now, it's time for us to do what we can, and to finish what we've started.
I don't like that kind of talk, doll man. I don't want to feel like we're super close to the end. Alright. With that said, I guess let's head on out there.